All right, guys. So we've got some more parts. They're rolling in for the GOB, and we've got everything to do the turbo install now. So we're going to be waiting for the guys next door to free up a slot so that we can get over there and get that stuff installed. In the meantime, I'm going to do something myself. So I'll show you. First of all, here's the part that we were waiting for. This is the turbo pedestal, which basically has the oil lines and stuff built into it to help lubricate the turbo. So this particular pedestal gets rid of the exhaust brake valve, or exhaust back pressure valve rather, and comes with the hardware and replaces the factory one. Just frees up a lot of that area, gets rid of some problematic stuff. Down here in Florida, we don't need these parts, and I don't ever intend to use them, so we get that stuff off of there completely, delete it. The new turbo doesn't have it anyway, and this will keep that nice and clean. So in the meantime though, while we're waiting for a slot to open up so that we can get the turbo installed over there next door, we are gonna do the valve body. So the guys at 1023 Diesel have this upgraded valve body that goes in the transmission. It's a pretty straightforward job, not too difficult. You can do this on the ground. You don't have to have any special tools. It literally takes a few hand tools. We've got a 10 millimeter, an 8 millimeter, and a 1360 socket. So we're gonna go ahead and replace the factory valve body in hopes of firming up the shifts and allowing this transmission to survive a little bit longer with the extra power that we're making. So, this transmission is the same transmission that's in like the Ford Lightnings, and they handle quite a bit of power. So I'm not too worried so much because we're not making tons of power. We are making a lot of torque. This valve body should firm up the shifts and make it clamp down a little harder. So we'll go ahead and get this bad boy in, and we'll see just what kind of a difference it really makes. There we go. Valve body's off. We're gonna put the new one on now. Easy. All right, so now we're in the truck. We're gonna do a test now. We've got the valve body done, and we're gonna look for that firm 1-2 shift instead of that sloppiness. So let's go ahead and stop, and I'm just gonna punch it. Here we go. 1, good shift. Good shift. That was 60 there. That was really nice. That was a lot better than it was before. Sorry, I got transmission fluid on my lens. But that was a lot firmer than it was before. So huge difference. That's going to help out tremendously in that 1-2 under a lot of power. We'll have to retest the 0 to 60, but that felt a lot more positive. Really nice. I'll be able to use that converter lock also. That should help out a little bit. But so far, so good. I'm happy with that. I'll go ahead and take it back to the shop. Next up is the turbo install, and that's going to be that's going to be money right there, I hope. Back on the farm. Carla's got something new here.
Boy, do I.
What do you got?
A cock.
All right. So our chickens are all hens, and we decided to get a rooster. Just for, for fun. They need to have a rooster. So Carla found a rooster on Facebook. And here he comes. Oh yeah, he's making noises. Oh yeah. Boom.
That's nice.
Got him. Not bad. Not a bad looking unit right there. All right.
Get some water and stuff. You
There
can
you
be
go.
in there for a day to get to meet the girls.
All right, we'll check them out.
It's too dark.
Yeah, it's dark. Check them out another day. What do we get?
A small largemouth.
Here.
You're the lucky one. You got the first one.
Finally, we've been out here for like an hour or so, and we got us a little bass. So we're not 100% skunked. Yeah, they're all pretty mad when they get caught.
You have to do that thing where you hold them really close to the camera so it looks like way bigger.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Oh my God, look at the size of that fish.
On thumbnail.
Jack catches huge largemouth.
And then releases.
Yeah, because that's what we do.
You want to touch it?
No, I'll touch the one that I catch
Okay.
a little bit.
Put him back in the water. Thank you, little fish. That was fun. And he's back home.
Should we change location though? Yeah. Now that we've exhausted this spot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Caught every fish in here now. All right, let's move on.
Old gator right there.
This is what you don't want to see when you're fishing. You ain't catching anything when one of them bad boys pops up. Here's a little update on the tank. I gotta clean it, but the new fish is looking good. That's Bob Dog. He's out eating, so he's getting more comfortable with his surroundings. He's the small guy in the tank, so he's not going to be too social, but it just looks really good. The tank's really shaping up after the move. I'm happy about. Put a little lettuce in there for him. We've been eating that. But you can see the other big tangs aren't bullying him or even bothering him, so that's good. So far, so good. All right, it's Sunday. We're just hanging out on the farm and got something new. Got something new for the farm. It's actually more for Carla than it is for me, but it's for me because I'm gonna eat what comes off of it. So Carla's been bugging me about getting a smoker. So we were over at Tractor Supply and we saw this bad boy. We figured we'd pick it up. So we're running it in right now. She's been going for about 15 minutes or so. So we've got to keep on juicing this thing for another 20, 30 minutes just to get it all cooked in and get everything burned in. So pretty excited though, because I love smoked food, and this is gonna make it a lot easier. So we'll see how that does. Let me know if you guys have any like tips or tricks or anything for smoking food. Let me know what you guys think, because I'm really excited to do this. So this week, for sure, we're putting in the GOB's turbo. We got that big boy from KC, that 300X. I can't wait to get that thing in. The valve body's working great. I've done a couple of 0 to 60 tests. Got down to a 6.9. Well, I ran it one time. 6.9 on that run. And that was from a 7.4 the last time we were testing. And I think that one time I did pull a 6.7 before. And that was, I'm going to call it, that was a fluke. Not necessarily a fluke on the reading, but I think that the transmission just shifted right and everything was great. So pretty sure we're there consistently now, which is good. Transmission shifting, that 1-2 shift is a lot better, a lot more positive. So I'm happy about that. And now we're going to be able to harness that extra power. I'm really confident about it. So next up is the turbo and intake pipes, up pipes. We're gonna fix that. Hopefully that fixes the leak. Otherwise it's the manifold, which I hope it's not. And then we'll do the injectors. So that'll come soon. But right now I'm excited. I really want to see what that turbo does. That to me is gonna be it's gonna be a real telltale sign of things to come for this truck. So wish me luck on that. I hope that extra 10 pounds of boost, because right now we're pushing like 25, something like that. I want to see north of 30 for sure. I want to see closer to 35. So if we can get up into that over 30, 33 to 35 range with that KC turbo, I think that we're gonna be able to move enough air to make that power that we need to beat Chris in his 6.7, because that's the ultimate goal. And then I'm also gonna once I beat Chris, then I'm gonna race Shaw with his Duramax. What do you guys think is gonna happen there? That's gonna be the big boy. If I can take down the 6.7 and the dirty Duramax, that I think that will pay the perfect tribute to the 7.3 and show you what these old boys, in this case the good old boy, is really capable of. One more thing, because I just had to share. Look at this. This is what this girl made. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. Time to eat.